My name is Ajay. I am speaking to you from Haryana state. I am 23-year old. So when it's comes to my education, I have completed my education from my hometown. Then after I have done my GNM diploma, and last year I have been working as a nursing staff in a private hospital. That's all
Okay,
about me.
right, right. So, as you said, first of all, before we jump to the topic, so as you said, you have completed a GNM.
Yeah, yeah.
GNM, it is, I think, nursing qualification.
Yeah, it's a just general nursing diploma.
Right, right, right. One of my friend, she is also doing general nursing. I think that she had done it from, you can say, Bangalore. So now she is working as a nurse. I think in you can say in Delhi also. So that's good also. I think this course is very good. So I will come to the point that what are the things are there in your course, and I really wanted to know something that what is going on in your course and all. So before I start, first of all, I think I also have to introduce myself, right?
Okay.
Okay, my name is Raj and I'm from West Bengal. If I talk about myself, so I am coming from the field of finance. So I'm studying and I am younger than you. So don't need to say me sad. So you can say me as bro. Okay, no issue.
So
Yeah.
actually, I want to tell you why I want to learn this language.
Hmm.
As I said, I working in a private hospital, so I would like to move future in abroad.
Okay.
I want to crack the OET exam. Have you heard about OET exam?
No, no, no. Hmm.
Actually, it is a similar exam to IELTS. You have heard?
Okay.
Have you heard about?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
IELTS
yeah.
examination, I have heard about it. Yes.
But it actually easier to IELTS exam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm learning this language. I have been learning this language since 1.5 month, but I
Mhm.
am but I am not regular consist. I am working in a private hospital. That's why I'm unable to have too much time.
Hmm.
That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, because many of us are working, so many of us are managing our studies and working and all. So I think first of all, you can start with very basics. What is most important? That is your consistency is important. So for me, no matter how much time I get in a day, first of all, consistency is important. Depending upon
Yeah.
that, we can start with any particular thing that we want. Okay. So
Yeah.
first of all, as I mentioned in my community post that I want to have a video call practice session with anyone who want to talk with me, and this would be like topic discussion. So I am coming back to the main point of topic discussion first of all. Okay,
Yeah.
that is something that is very easy topic, I can say, because as we talk about habit, you may know about habit, right? How
Yeah.
habit
Yeah.
is important. Habit can make you, and even habit can kill you also in
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
stage. So what is your opinion about habit? Whatever you can speak, you can speak, and don't think that no, it is a competition and all. No, it is not like that. It is a general practice that we are doing. So you can speak on something about habit, habit development, or bad habit, good habit, anything that is coming in your mind, you can
Yeah.
speak. You can take your time, you can speak.
Yeah, if I talk about play habit is playing a good role in everyone's life, because if you have a habit of walking every day, it is obviously good for your health. And actually it is, it you if you have a habit of meditation, yoga, it is actually good for health. Yeah, actually, sir. Yeah, I I have do not have many words. That's why I'm unable to make a
No
story.
issue, no issue. You can, if you want to listen me first of all, that what I'm saying, then you can try to speak also. No issue with that, right? No issue. So I can speak first of all, and don't think that if you are taking pause. So pause is very important, and you are coming out in front in a video call, and that is a big confidence. So that should be there first of all, because confidence is most important, and removing your fear is also most important. So, okay, I am starting with that topic, that is habit that we talk about. Habit, I think, is most important because habit can make you also, and habit can break you. because there are some habits that we talk about that is called as good habit, and there are some habits that automatically developed over the period of time that can be considered as negative habit or bad habit. So that can be like, very frankly I'm talking about, that can be smoking, that can be drinking, and any kind of things that could be. But that over the period of time that is going to get developed, but you are not able to realize that when it is going to create a harm inside in your body. So it can kill you mentally and physically also. So habit, or some habits are automatically developed over the period of time. Like we also are living in a society where we are taking junk foods, especially most of our days are going to get spent on, you know, organization functions, because we have different birthday parties, we have different lot of things, we are going to get invited by the other person. So we are taking the junk foods, we cannot avoid this, even we are living outside, so then we have no option, we may have to take the junk foods also. So this is something that is happening key frequently. So this is actually killing us from inside, because we might feel that, you know, when we are taking junk food, we are really feeling very happy. Like we are feeling very happy, because why I'm saying happy, because when we take junk food we think that wow, what an amazing food it is. But really trust me, when I actually listen from one of my friend also, he is very passionate about his fitness. So he was talking that, you know, fitness is most important. Rather than this, fitness is most important thing that we are talking about, because he is very, you know, doing exercise, he is taking his necessary foods. And when I asked him that how do you control yourself in terms of not taking junk foods, so he told me that one thing, you know, Raj, that when you are taking junk food and when you are taking normal food, like normal, at least basic foods, I'm talking about vegetables, dal, and like chapati and all of these things, basic normal food. The difference is the person who is taking junk food, he's killing himself over the period of time, in a like 5 years later, 4 years later. But when you are taking normal food, you are ensuring this fact that your health is going to get fit and you are going to stay fit. So that is the motivation for him to control himself from taking the junk food. So habit is most important, and once you do that for 21 days, then automatically it will convert into 1 year, 2 year, and over the period of time you will build a habit. So no matter who is in front of you taking junk food or giving you a lot of like biryani, you can say pulao and lot of things like that, we have chicken curry and all, you will not take because you have habit. So habit is good. Sometimes habit can also break us and make us. So habit is very important. Habit is for a human being, consistency will come only if you have habit. Like you, for you, I think English should be the habit, right? For might be 30 minutes you can practice, but consistency is important. Don't go by the way of taking that advice that go with 2 hours of practice. No, you don't need to have 2 hours of practice. If you can practice with 30 minutes but regularly, then it is important. That's it from my side about this particular topic. So if you want to add anything or any point you want to add, you can add also, and any question you want to ask me, you can ask me also.
Actually, sir, sir, if I want to know about English, actually, if when I speak to English, I do not have many words. When I speak, I forget everything. But actually, I know how to speak. But when it's come to speaking, I forget everything. That's time I did not get word. Yeah.
I think here one thing that will help you, as because why I am choosing this topic like habit. Habit will help you to overcome this problem also. Habit means what I'm talking about is that suppose you have zero vocabulary. I'm just assuming that you have zero words inside in your mind, or at least you have 10 words out of 100 words that are required. So 10 words you have, but what you can do right now, you cannot say that okay, from tomorrow I'm going to learn 100 words. So by the time of 7 days, after completing 7 days, I will have 100 days, 100 words inside in my mind. No, it is not possible. So one thing that you can do is that for you, what is in your hand? Practice is in your hand, right? Listening is in your hand, and talking, trying to go in a place where you know that you will have fear, but you can overcome that fear, right? So the three thing is very important. What is in your hand? Practicing is in your hand, right? What, I'm not talking about words, I am assuming that you do not have very fancy vocabs and all, so it is not in your hand. What is in your hand? Practice is in your hand. And second thing, listening. No one can stop you from listen while you are spending your leisure time. You have time for listening, right? So you can listen that. Third thing that I feel that most important is in your hand, that go talk to the person who is very fluent than you, or talk to the person where you think that you will have fun. No matter who will laugh at you, who will just say that no, your English is good, your English is bad. No matter, forget about any compliment. Because now, right now, for you, three things is important: removing your fear, listening, and practice. These three things, if you do that, means you are building a habit. And over the period of time, all your problems, like word is not coming inside in your mind, you are not able to speak English, you are not able to present yourself in the most effective manner in front of someone, every problem will be resolved if you follow these three habits. And other habits are also there, like reading and all, but majority of cases, these three habits are playing very vital role. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, sir, if in my family there is no one can speak English. That's why I am not unable to speak to another person. Yeah, yeah.
I think this problem that we are facing in our majority of our homes also, same problem I have witnessed also. No one is talking in English also. So it is something you cannot say that, it is something that I am having some negativity, or that I am having some disappointment, that, I don't have only this, other people have. So you count that countless people are having no home advantage of speaking. So not only you, many people, you just reach out to them, you ask them that many people do not have any environment in their home to speak English, even they are not coming from English medium background also, but still they are able to speak. So you do not need to think that it is my disadvantage, or it is something that is stopping me. No, it is not stopping you, it is just at all a hurdle that you have to pass by the way of talking with someone. And one advice that I can specially give you, that talk with as many people as you want. Just connect with them whenever you are getting any source, like it could be mail, it could be WhatsApp number, it could be phone call. Just try to reach out to them, so that you can understand that what they are actually trying to talk. And you just talk randomly, you talk, you pick up any topic, you talk, but talk different things. Do not talk the only one thing, because if you talk only one thing, you will feel confident about only that particular thing, not the other things. So talk, it could be general topic, but bring different things into that. Like suppose you are talking about that what is there in nursing, right? What are the things that are there, nurse, what they do in their like a organization. So I really want to ask you that what nurse they do in terms of like whatever course you have done, now what you have to do in your hospital.
Actually, sir, when I talk about my daily routine, when we are on duty, we have to check. First of all, we have to check patient vital sign. Then
Okay.
after we have to return on files, and then we have to give patient medicine.
Okay.
And whatever a patient tells, I have feel the pain in throat and whatever. We have to just write down, and then when doctor came on round, yeah,
Hmm.
we have to see the file. Doctor, we have given this medicine and that. Yeah, that is our daily routine on duty.
Okay, right. Means overall checking, first of all, is done by the
Yeah,
nurse.
yeah,
Like you guys are doing all the checks before the doctor is coming for a round. So
yeah.
as you have heard about these things also, because I was hospitalized, I think in 2021 for 7 days. So I have seen this kind of things, like where nurses are coming and they are just checking, even also some boys what are coming and checking all of these things, that whether the things are going good or not, and what is required. Some nutritions also come also sometimes, and what is required, what is not required, and what is your health condition. Then the doctor will come and ask you some questions related to your health condition. related to your specific health. I think if you are facing any health issue, so doctor will ask you that whether this condition is going to get improved. If you have stomach pain, then whether are you feeling well or not. But all of these things, to make it happen, you guys are giving us medicine, you guys are giving
Yes.
us, injection, you guys are giving us, salines and all of these things. You guys, even I have seen the people are staying at the night also, they are doing night duty so that they can ensure that whenever patients are facing any kind of issue, they can help them. So I really salute to all of you guys, all the medical professionals who are working, no matter whether it is a doctor, whether it is a nurse, whether it is a ward boy, each and
Yes.
everyone is contributing towards to the health, ensuring that patient is safe in the hospital, no matter whether they are staying, obviously whether they are staying in the hospital or nursing home. It should be ensured by these medical professionals. And I think, so who motivated you to join this amazing medical profession,
Actually,
you can say?
actually, brother, my elder sister working also in hospital. She is working as a radiographer in
Mhm.
a hospital,
O-
and she is motivate me to do this course.
okay, right. That's very good. So she had motivated you to do this particular course, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think in medical profession, be it doctor, be it nurse, there are different medical fitness rules. So while you are joining in your company, well, when you have joined in this company, did you had to pass any medical examination for your fitness and all, or you just directly join after completion of your course, after giving interview and all of these things? What was the
Actually,
procedure?
first of all, when we are joining a hospital, we have to pass the written and written and interview exam.
Okay.
And then when we pass the written exam, then we have to interview. And
Mm-hmm.
when we have passed the interview, then we will select. Yeah.
Okay.
Then after
Right.
we have Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then after
Yeah.
we have to check the we have to like physical examination test like blood test, x-ray, TB test, and that kind of thing.
Okay, so that medical fitness test will be also done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so medical fitness test is very tough, or like very
No,
like strict rules are there, or
no,
just
it's
Mhm.
like a simple test. It is not difficult. Everyone
Okay,
can pass. Yeah.
okay, just only blood test and chest
Yeah.
X-ray and all of these things. I
Yeah.
related any test is there? I related any test?
No, no, it is not and it is not in like any army. If you are joining a army job, you have to pass the eye exam and many kind of exam, many test. No, it's not it.
Okay. And you have to do the test, or you have to do it from outside by any medical professional, like any doctor who will do this, or the company itself will conduct medical test.
Yeah, we are we are working in a hospital. They can check that. They have
Okay.
to check. Yeah.
Okay, so unless so it is very simple, right? So it's
Yeah.
normal blood test, X-ray, and all, and like they are not having any strict rules that like unless or until if you have major problem. If you have major problem, only they will concern it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
slight changes, like if you have cold and fever and all, they will just consider you, right? Even
Yeah. Yeah.
suppose while doing your medical test, suppose you have fever and all certain problems like weather is changing, so that time whether they will select you on that.
Yeah, if it depend on which kind of fever you have. It's a viral fever, and if you have a fever like you have a dengue positive, typhoid, and then they have check the blood test, CBC, like many kind of blood test. If you have any problem, they will see the problem you have a like why you have a infection in blood. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, and then they will select you or reject you based on that.
Yeah, then they will select you.
Okay, that means not at all strict criteria. They
Right.
know that this infection or this fever, viral fever that we have, that is temporary, right? For a certain period of time, like for, let's say, for example, 1 month maybe, and then it will be recovered over the period of time. So I
Yeah.
think that is the thing. So they check and then they are selecting you. So it's not at all strict criteria that if some infection is there, like minor infection is there, then they will reject you on that matter. Okay, that kind of strict rule is not there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. But in army and I think defense sector and I think other profession where government especially is there, so that time medical fitness criteria is very strict, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, in
That
army, you have to pass the every exam. If I talk about eye exam, have heard about. You know, if you have any kind of problem in your eye, they will reject you.
okay.
And
Any kind of
if
problem
I talk
means
about, like, you know, if you, I don't actually, I don't know, but if you have like eye vision problem, you know, your vision like not by 6 by 6, they will like they can reject you.
okay,
Yeah, yeah,
right. But in your profession there is no strict rules of eye vision and all of these things, because
yeah.
yeah, in private companies there. And what about government companies, do they check in your field? I think some government companies are also there, government hospitals are also appointing nurses, and also do they check all of these things, or they also have less criteria of medical fitness?
No, no, they not check like, they not check like, it is not, you know, it is not about physical routine. You know, you do not have to like do physical exam. In if I talk about army, you have to do physical things.
Right, right, that's
Yeah,
true. That but in case of other examination, like where you have to perform not in the ground field, or at least in the field, because army is actually dealing in the field. Some engineers are dealing in the field, right? So some civil engineers, electricians, I do not know exactly. So, but when it comes to management and your profession, you are not actually dealing in the like a heavy work you are doing, right? So especially heavy works that I am talking about, or in the ground level, all of these things you are not checking. So you are just dealing with patients, so that this will be ensured that patients are safe and they are getting proper medication according to the prescription of the doctor, I think.
yeah,
Right, right. That's really
yeah.
good. Thank you for joining, and I hope
Thank you,
that
sir.
next time also in future also we will have conversation. And take care of yourself. Bye bye also.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, okay,
Thank
sure.
you, thank you.